Hello everyone, and welcome to the credits for Borderlands 2. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw.
I'm listening to badass music.
Yes, the musical talents of Mr. Dan Bowl, who was polite enough to respond to my email about a year ago when I started the project and say, yes, you may put my song in the ending credits. Let's see if he actually remembers he said that. Anyway, the original credit song is copyrighted, so I'm playing this instead. If you want to hear the original credit song, then you should go find somebody else's video who doesn't care about copyright strikes or people getting paid on their work. So, as is my usual credit time, I'm going to go ahead and rate the game here. Graphics. When it came out, it was not the highest tech graphics of the time, but a lot of that was due to the art style, just wasn't pushing for that. That said, I think it looks very, very nice, so I'm going to give it, I'll say a 7 out of 10. Dark, what's your rating?
I'm going to give it a blueberry pie out of bananas.
Okay. Anyway, second is sound. In other words, the writing, voice acting, the way the guns sound. I would easily give it a 10 out of 10. I find the game to be very funny. I think the sound effects are nice. The explosions sound gratifying. As far as the shooter goes, I think it sounds just fine. So I give that an easy 10 out of 10. Dark?
I want the guns to feel more meaty. That's my only complaint with sounds.
Okay, fair enough.
More meat to my guns.
Storyline. Now, I kind of struggled with this waiting for a bit over the last couple days, but I finally decided I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid 8 out of 10 for story. Now, the story at its core is kind of bland. There's an asshole, you're going to go kill him. They didn't really build up more than that. That said, I really like the asshole that you're going to go kill. I thought Jack was a very believable villain, and that is pretty nice to me.
There's nothing wrong with not striving to push the boundaries, but doing what you can to be within the boundaries as best as you can.
Yes. Oh, and this is the musical talent of Miracle of Sound. I believe his name is Gavin. Look him up too. I'll put a link to both these musicians in the description of the video. This is his song, Breaking Down the Borders, I have playing in the background now. Because the original song was too long, so I had to use two. Anyway, yeah. So, I found Jack to be a very believable villain. He was more or less not that tough. He was a lot more bark than bite. Which, well, that's what a bully's like most of the time. So I really like that. So yeah, I would say 8 out of 10 is fair.
I give it 7 because why did the new U stations have to be owned by Hyperion? It causes so many whys.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. 7 out of 10 from Dark. So, finally, gameplay. Last thing to talk about. Easily 10 out of 10. The controls are smooth. They're simple enough. There's very little platforming in first person. In fact, there's only one mandatory jump in the entire game.
No.
What?
It can't be 10 out of 10 because cars drive like shit.
I never drove the car. You have the right to make your own rating based on your experience. Let me rate based on my experience.
You've driven the cars.
I did not. Fucking hell. 8 out of 10. Fine, you happy now?
I am.
Everything, I thought everything was good except the car driving. I was trying to pretend I didn't drive the cars ever so I could be in denial.
You can't.
Fine. If it wasn't for the cars, it would have excellent controls for a shooter, in my opinion. Jark, what's your rating?
I accept that as an 8 out of infinity.
That's terrible, actually. Okay, anyway. That's our rating, everyone. I really enjoyed this project. I am assuming Dark did too, because he never crapped out on me after a year.
I'm so tired.
So tired.
So tired.
So tired. We will not be showing off New Game Plus mode. It is the exact same game with higher level enemies. There is nothing special about it. There are raid bosses. I'm not saying I won't come back and show them off one day, but we're going to have to spend a solid month preparing our character for that. And we don't want to, we're taking some time off from Borderlands, so I'm going to get back to other projects.
And Let's be honest, you've all seen enough Borderlands 2 for a while now.
I would imagine so, yes. So, that's our rating, everyone. I did enjoy this project. It was definitely by a margin the largest I've done, as well as my first co-op project. So I do want to take a moment to thank Dark for being a part of this. And that's all we got, guys. I have the same 2 songs looped to play again in about 20 seconds, so you can actually hear them, because I think they're great music, and I think they deserve their chance to be heard since the artists let me play them. So, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you in the next project if you stick around.
Later, nerds!
Now enjoy the musical talents of Mr. Dan Bull. Any second now. Any second now. Look, I had to guess how long you were going to take to say all that, alright? I had to leave a gap.
Oh.
It will happen. I promise you the musical talents of Dan Bull will happen at some point in the near future. Up there, I told you. Alright, shut the fuck up now. It's time for them to listen.
Go.
Hello, Pandora fans. I'd like to show my awesome plans. Hold on tight to your organs glands. We're riding back to the Borderlands. When I hear the gearbox releasing a sequel, my teardrops are uncontrollable. I'm inconsolable, but fear not. The tears of joy, like me as a boy after Christmas Eve. When I see a box, I open it up and say, "Whoa!" at the view. It's only overflowing with loot. Locking and loading, I know what to do. Now who am I going to shoot? You. You're a pitiful prick, so I'm ripping you up with a critical hit. Fun to prove my guns and loot. I'll use it if it moves, I'll shoot it. Cute it, I'm a buzzard, you're a blue tit. I fly in the sky and it's fatal. Foes are lying disabled, a hole in the face and reminded of bagels. I'm ever so slightly unstable. Me? I'm hardly an angel. Leave that to the guardian angel. This is the 80s, I'm hardly and painfully making your army unfaithful. Elf and safety. Watch your head. Heavy metal. Lots of lead. But before I drop you dead, I'll shred you up like Dr. Zed. I said Zed, let him in. Led Zeppelin never played on David Letterman. But that may be irrelevant, nevertheless it's a hell of a method of making it evident. Dan is the cleverest rapper to ever use gaming in tracks. Setting a precedent that wouldn't ever be bettered than weapons and made into raps. 87 bazillion guns, a similar number of brilliant puns. Turn that to cash, give me the funds. Back to back with my militant chums and blasting stacks of stripes of practice. It's action-packed, ridiculous fun. Kills with calories, not to be fattening. Fragging and scagging and bagging and tagging him. Having you lagging and manically panicking. Man, it is actually happening. Well, I'm an assassin in you, so if that is a fact, then it has to be true. You're chatting clap trap, so I should grab your knapsack and yank it so your nads are dropping like the stock is on the Nasdaq. Ass hat, don't answer back. Who the fuck is handsome Jack? You want how many grams of that? I'll grind you like my ganja sack. I will be having you crying in agony, violently cracking your violent Paganini. Meanie, miney, more money, less problems. The bigger the gun, the less nonsense. I'm less Mark Ronson, more Charles Bronson, or Revolt Hunter S. Thompson. Said I'm less Mark Ronson, more Charles Bronson, or Revolt Hunter S. Thompson. Less Mark Ronson, more Charles Bronson, or Revolt Hunter S. Thompson. Yes, less Mark Ronson, more Charles Bronson, or Revolt Hunter S. Thompson. Less Mark Ronson, more Charles Bronson, or Revolt Hunter S. Thompson.
Party in the dust and the sand. Chip on your shoulder, sweat and dirt on your hands. Machines in slumber start to lumber outside. Head for a number, see the colors collide. Search safest sanctuary, dropping them dollars on you, thank you very much. By the way, no refunds, back into the boneyard, badlands we run. I saw a siren singing, shifting through the shots, a ringing, frying, burning, guts a stinging, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah. You ain't a skag, are you? shack is just a derelict shell. Ain't nothing left now but his notes and the smell. He used to watch over the fire and the stone. Fan fiction told me that he died all alone. Splash, bang, so corrosive, don't get close if it's explosive. Flash, gang, caustic crew, simmer and smoke in electric blue. Hiss goes the radio, vicious, malicious, a voice we know. Soon to reap the seeds you sow, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulder, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah!
Come on, trick out your ride. Oh, you know they say, better to die with the wheel crash and burn. Oh, instead of die when you're not in your car. I hate you, clap clap.
Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulder, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah!
Well, that's all from us, folks. Hope you enjoyed the music. Hope you enjoyed the LP. But I think it's time for Axton and Gage to say one last goodbye themselves. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And, you know, think the Death Trap also want to say goodbye to you too. So, one last duel, everybody. Who's the ultimate warrior? Me or Dark?
Okay. I see what you're doing here.
By my command!
Chew 'em up! Or one for the turret! Atta girl!
Nice one, boy!
Or one for the turret!
You're bringing a tear to my eye.